Hello, my name is Spijker. I'm 23 years old and I'm currently a student of the master program Politics, Society and Economy of Asia at Leiden University. And I decided to participate in the Inclusive Works photography competition about Japan and the Netherlands. When I was 19 years old, I decided to visit Japan for the first time, and since that visit I have become fascinated with nearly everything connected to the country. The food, the language, the culture, and especially for me as a Dutch former history student, I think the history of Japan is also very interesting since the Netherlands and Japan have been influencing each other for over 400 years. And I think you can still see a lot of that Dutch-Japanese connection in Japan's everyday life, even in places where I didn't expect to find it at all. In this summer, the summer of 2016, I decided to go to Japan again. And one of the main things I did during that vacation was to have a trip to towns along the Sanriku coast in Tohoku region. I was especially interested in the towns which were heavily damaged by the 2011 tsunami, and I was wondering how those places had recovered from that disaster. One of the towns I visited was Kamaishi, a small city renowned for its steel production in early modern times. This city too was heavily damaged by the 2011 tsunami and still is under reconstruction. And I walked around in Kamaishi for a full day and I saw how construction workers were laying the foundations for new stores and houses, and I saw the big steel factories and also a huge wall which surrounded the city and which had the purpose of protecting the city against a possible new next natural disaster. And at the end of the day in Kamaishi, when the sun went down, it started to rain a lot. So I needed to seek shelter, and luckily I quickly found it at a place I really didn't expect to find. What I found was a sweet small spot in the theme of Miffy, who we in the Netherlands of course know as Nijntje. I mean, the whole place was full of things related to Miffy. Miffy posters, Miffy books, Miffy dolls, even Miffy themed food. And besides that, there were also a bunch of books about Japanese Dutch history, about the Dutch history. On the wall in that cafe, I found a framed letter which explained the purpose of this place. This was some sort of community center built after the tsunami of 2011 as a place where the citizens of Kamishi could come together and have some drinks and some food. Miffy in Japan is nothing new, it's a very popular character in Japan. But to find it in this small place, to find it in Kamaishi, a site of heavy industry, a place with a very sad recent history, I think that is something which is very special and surprising. I took a couple of pictures inside the cafe and I think they really fit into the theme of this competition. And I submitted 6 of them. I call the series Nijntje Kamaishi, a steel town on the coast of Sanriku. 3 of them show the city of Kamaishi and the other 3 show the exterior and interior of the Miffy Cafe. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy my pictures.